What is up? What is up? And my lighting was all up in my face. Lighting was all up in my face. I'm trying to do something with Free Code Camp right now, but for some reason, Free Code Camp is acting up. I wonder if that's just like an all-around issue, because that's the whole point of going live. That's the whole point of me going live, so I don't know what to do. I'm not sure. So this is kind of sucky, kind of trash, because I really wanted to solve problems towards my certification, but I don't know what's going on. Let me see if it's for anything, like, or is it just my laptop? Alright, so it's not just my laptop. So that's weird. I know y'all can't really see the screen right now, but it's not just my laptop. It's straight up the Free Code Camp website. What the heck? What the heck is happening? I wonder if they're like updating it or something. Let me look it up because I have no idea what's going on. What's going on with Free Code Camp? Because my thing is like, I don't want to have to end up getting off of live. That's so weird. I wanted to get my certification. Let me see if they're like updating. I know y'all can't see nothing. What's up? What's up? Yo, I'm trying to fix that website that is helping me get my certification. That's what I'm checking. I'm seeing if it's a connection issue, but I'm able to go on every website but that website. So I'm trying to see if maybe... No, there's nothing going on here. Hey, what the hell? Why did... Tell me why I just looked it up on ChatGPT. I was like, what's I'm trying to go on Free Code Camp so I can get my certification, but tell me why I looked up on ChatGPT. I was literally like, what is going on with Free Code Camp? Why did they recommend my video? What the hell? I was just like, and like, I don't think I've ever showed them. Like, I've talked about my YouTube channel, but I've never showed them my actual channel. And they recommended it to me like it wasn't mine. They're like, here's a current video review on Free Code Camp in 2025. And it's literally my video. I'm about to show y'all. That was insane. Oh my gosh, my screen's not on. Sorry, one second. Wait, I'm surprised it's not on. What the hell? Bruh, why is this acting up for me right now? Everything, oh, what's up, y'all? What's up? I don't know why everything is acting up. Let me try this, and then, oh, click this. Okay, there we go. So I was asking about Free Code Camp, and my video popped up, and they're like, here's a current video review on Free Code Camp. That is crazy. That video is doing pretty good, though. It's already at 400, or no, I think I'm tripping. I think that's at only 200 or 300. But what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I'm trying to figure out what we could possibly do in the time being, because my Free Code Camp is not working. See, I'm clicking Free Code Camp. It's doing this weird loading thing. I mean, maybe I gotta chill on this loading screen, but this has never happened before. I used to always just dive right in. So that's a little bit annoying because I don't have any other plans if this were to go wrong. And I don't want to have to end the live because y'all are here and that would be kind of messed up if I ended the live. So I'm thinking I'm gonna chill, but I don't know. I mean, basically. ChatGPT, basically, I guess. Well, it depends on how you use ChatGPT, though, because ChatGPT can definitely mess things up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could do the work for you, and you're not really learning nothing. So it tends to be, it could be a little bit too much. I cannot believe that this is happening right now. I should have checked before I went live. But normally this just works. But what if it's like this all day? Oh, wait, y'all. I think I did it. Yes. I don't know what the hell I did. I clicked a random button on the side. Yes, is they're working on it, I guess, because I tried accessing it and it's the same thing. Well, I clicked a certain button. I honestly can't tell you what I clicked. I should have stayed on the screen, but I'm in. Oof. Okay, good. Save the damn live. No, y'all, but from the last time I went on live, I think I was at like 621 subscribers. Well, first of all, I gotta switch this sub goal up here. But I was at like 621 subscribers. Tell me why I end up like sleeping for the night. I wake up and I woke up to 654, I think. Or 658. That was insane, y'all. That was insane. Hold on, let me fix my sub goal, my subscription goal, so I could do this. But I was like, whoa. What's up, y'all? Just trying to get a couple more things set up because crazy things were just happening, but we are there. We are there. I'm trying to get my sub goal up right now. Make sure y'all hit that sub button. I'm currently grinding to receive my certification. So the steps that you see on the screen, that is currently the steps that I need to continuously solve to get closer and closer to my certification, man. So it is one of the coolest things ever. I'm trying to put this sub goal up here, but it was amazing, man. I don't think anyone has to go through the hassle of front end development anymore. It says, yo, where am I from? I am from the USA, man. I'm from the USA. So I'm going to create an H2, H3, H4. Sorry, let's jump right into these steps. I gave no intro. And if y'all seen my videos tonight at 8 p.m. or yesterday at 8 p.m., did y'all enjoy that video? Because I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to introduce a new series. By the views and the subscriber counts that my subscribers have been going up, the views have been going up, seems to be that people love that type of series, which is so cool, man, because I was thinking about that type of series for a minute now, and I wish I kind of started it earlier, but hey, it's all right. But thank you all for joining this live, man. This is just so amazing. I love the fact that I'm able to communicate with, you know, people that watch my videos, people that support me. It's just so great, so great. But yes, I'm from the USA. Let's continue to keep this pushing. So they want me to have an A selector, and we're going with text decoration. Honestly, I need to have my notebook open, to be honest, because if something pops up, then it pops up. So property set to none. And then color set to linen. So that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. And then later tonight too, I'm probably going to be also filming a vlog as well. And I think with the vlogs, I'm probably going to just really show myself studying a little bit more, or not studying more, but taking notes on the stuff that I tell you guys I'm gonna take notes on. Because sometimes I'd be slacking on that. I just write it in my notebook, put a question mark, but it's like I really need to take a note on it. Someone said, don't get me wrong, I admire anyone who can center a div on their own. No, I definitely agree. I definitely agree. And depending on the day, I might be able to center it by myself, or I might need some help. It really depends on the day. Seriously. So now I guess we're finally getting into CSS Grid, y'all. We got to step 32 for them to finally teach me CSS Grid. Absurd. I think this is like halfway through. So it says now you're ready to start putting together the grid layout, which I already know. You go display grid. And I want to look more into this too. Oh, wait a second. Who are we targeting? Oh, the main. Oops, this is embarrassing. So we got the main, and then we're going to display grid. Now, I've previously learned about grid, but I've always fancied free, I was gonna say free code camp. I've always fancied Flexbox, but I feel like grid is more better when you're trying to target a lot, like a bunch of things at the, you know, I think it does way better, but I don't know, Flexbox just feels more easier to me. Someone put here, someone put, can't believe people learning web dev in the USA, literally learning CSS. Insane. I tell you that much. It's insane because it's basically with web dev, it's just straight up HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then, well, more than likely, if you're just coding in general, you're probably going to get into React and into a database or a Firebase, like a base basically. But no, yeah, it's insane. It's insane. There's a bunch of people here that are currently studying web development, that are studying software engineering. But you know, it's a tough game to get into. Definitely. That's why I always tell people that their best bet is to kind of just go, you know, do it, think of it more as a side hustle because, you know, we are from a place where people want quick money. And so they come to web development, they come to coding looking for quick money, looking to get into a career fast. That's kind of how I started. I thought this was going to be a way for me to get a career quickly. But then when I realized it wasn't, it kind of reminds me of YouTube in a way. So with YouTube, you know, it's going to take a while for me to ever pop off on YouTube. Mr. Beast had to be on YouTube for like 10 years for his channel to finally pop off. You get what I'm saying? So in my head, coding feels like YouTube. It's like it's going to take time for you to eventually get a career in it, but the payoff is going to be pretty good. So since I'm doing the same exact thing with YouTube, to me, I don't really mind. Like I don't care how long it's going to take. I know it's going to eventually get there, but I see it more as a side hustle. Someone said, what is your opinion on using JS frameworks, or do you like vanilla more? I currently haven't gotten to either, just because I'm struggling a bit with JavaScript myself. So I haven't gotten into either whatsoever. So in this case, your parent element is the main, so set the content to have 3 layouts by adding a grid columns property. Okay, I was like, what? So this is the property? Or, okay, I actually, maybe I didn't see this. Maybe I didn't see this. I mean, I think it goes here. I'm not sure. I've never seen this before. With a value, yeah, I'm assuming because if it's saying property and a value, that's what this is. This will create 3 columns when the middle column is 94 rem wide. Okay, so let's see. Oh, so that's actually pretty cool. But it's a little bit like this, which isn't the wave if we're trying to make a magazine. Or actually, is that? No. I wouldn't want it to look like that if I'm making a magazine. But we're getting somewhere. So grid template columns. I mean, actually, I'm probably not going to take a note for anything revolving grid, because I'm actually going to hop into grid on my own later with my notes. So I probably don't need to write it down, but maybe just for memory's sake, I could write down, like, remember to get into grid somewhere. But I use my notebook too damn much. Like, I'm everywhere in this notebook. I'm doing stuff in the back of the notebook and the front of the notebook that are completely different from the last page of the notebook. Like, it's crazy. So just real quick, I'm going to just put remember to take notes on grid. Which, like I said, I do know a bit about grid. Like, I know the concept, what it's trying to do, but I've used Flexbox more. Someone put, what is your, web dev is saturated, real. Someone put, when you happen to become experienced in web dev pretty much, then would you replace your current job with this web dev role, or same as a side hustle? I think I would keep it, personally, I think I would keep it as a side hustle, just with the fact of that it might be difficult for it to become a main role. But if I ever had an offer for it to become a main role, then I would do it. But I feel like side hustle just seems more realistic, at least for me. Some people, it could be a little bit different. You might have more experience. So for you may be able to, work with AI, right? You already have those experiences. So more than likely you could push more towards the career way. But from where I'm standing as of right now, because I'm just starting, don't really have no AI experience, and who knows, by the time I start figuring stuff out, AI might be up here. So I have to keep learning by then to be able to get to AI's level and use AI to be able to make a do web development. So it really depends on where people are at. But I just consider it as a side hustle. I would love it. And I think I would continue to love it as a side hustle. I don't think it's difficult. It actually feels really fun to do. And especially to do it for like clientele. Like, I think it's a really fun thing to do. Use the min-max function to max your columns responsive on the device. The min-max function takes 2 arguments. The first being the minimum value and the second being the maximum. Oh, okay. So we're going min-max. Min-max function. So these values could be length, percentage of FR, or even a keyword like max content. So wrap each of your already defined values of grid template columns property in a max function. Using each value as a second argument, the first argument should be to rem, min content. I don't know if they want me to have that comma there. So we're just going to copy and paste that, and then in to rem respectively. Is that what they want? I'm not even sure what the hell they just asked. oh, okay. They want me to go crazy up in here. So they want me to should have a grid template columns property set to min-max. Oops. That was quite embarrassing. So they want me to set this to min-max. And then, but where does this part go? So this part is just going to ultimately delete. This part is going to ultimately delete. My thing is, you know what, I'm stupid. I'm typing this stuff at the top. And then we're keeping the 1FR from here. And then we're doing, I believe it needs to be in one of these, at least is from what is showing us. So we're doing min-max to rem, and then this one's supposed to also be min-max? Or min-content? Min-content. No, it's supposed to be min-max. And then you also close this out, min-max, min-content. So at this point, you delete this one, close that, and then you come here and you do min-content. My bad, y'all, if I'm not paying attention to the comments real quick. Give me a second. I feel like I'm probably mistyping a lot of this right now, but that's the goal, trial and error. Trial and error. And then this needs to close, I believe. right? And then lastly, you'll come with another min-max to run. I'm looking at what they're saying, but I also am trying to type it correctly. And then probably one of these. Is that how they want that? That is crazy. That is crazy. You know what? I guess I am gonna take tiny notes on it because I need to know which direction to go. So we need to go grid, template, columns. And then we're going to need to do min-max and then anything within that. So question mark, question mark. So we can end up getting into that. Let me read the comments real quick. Someone said yes. Oh wait, where is it at? Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. What's up? What's up? I'm so sorry. I didn't know this much people were commenting. I was just trying to. So it says, when you happen. Oh, hi. Am I late? No, you are not late. We're actually been going for a long time. Someone said we're halfway in. So are you in college or high school? I'm actually not going to school whatsoever. I already finished high school. I'm 21 years old. But college, I do plan on going to college. I want to say maybe in a year or so. I do plan on it. Someone said Clark is a little late. Fair enough. Someone said AI makes very good recommendations, nothing more. I was gonna say, I feel like with AI I feel like it's going to replace entry level jobs. Like you can't just come in and know the basics of coding anymore because AI is gonna know the basics. You kind of do need to know a little bit more in depth. I think you're going to need to know problem solving, right? And you just are going to need to learn how to work with AI. So I don't think AI is going to take people's jobs in the way that a lot of people are making it seem. As long as you upgrade your skills and you continue to improve your skills as AI comes in, you should be fine. I think the people that are going to get laid off are the people who are being comfortable and don't plan on rising up in their skill set and don't plan on working with AI. It's like, you're going to have to. AI is going to come into the picture no matter what. So you need to learn how to work with it. And when you do that, then you're going to stand out from other people. You're still going to have a job and or you're going to have a job somewhere else. But people don't like to think about it like that. They think, oh, if AI is coming in the picture, I don't want to do it or it's not worth it. It's like, no, it's still going to be worth it. You just got to understand your role now. The role is not the same like it was 10, 15 years ago. Like the role is going to be different now. But, moving, not as of right now, but when AI starts to get better. Because as of right now, AI is dog shit. You still need a lot of help with AI. Even currently, it's crazy. AI, like people think AI is already there. It's not there yet. It needs a lot more time, but it will get there. So we can be honest, it will get there, but it's not there yet. Someone put, I started to feel web development has turned a bit boring for me. It's always building CRUD applications with business logic. No, I think it could be boring for you. My bad, I said no. Could definitely be boring for you, but maybe it'll get boring for me down in the long run. But I feel like currently for me, possibly because I'm still learning, I feel like that's the point for me. Like I love that it's more like you're building applications, but you're also trying to market people, and you need to think from that perspective, like a marketing place or like a business place. I think that's where it makes it fun for me, because I think in a way, like when it comes to YouTube, you're kind of marketing yourself. You're trying to grow your own business on YouTube. So I think it's cool for me to do this in a different way, because I already like doing it through YouTube. Obviously, I'm not the biggest YouTuber. I'm not even close to it. But, it's still progressing. Even though it's like kind of crawling forward, it's definitely progressing. And I think that's the coolest and the funnest thing in life is when you market something and it can grow. Obviously, though, if I'm making a website for other people, I'm not really going to be paying attention to their growth unless they keep me as like a client and stuff like that. And then it's like, as a client, they keep me and they want me to like continue helping on their webpage, then that's different. But I'm thinking more of people that I'm just going to give them a website and move forward. And you contact me if you want something different, because something like that. Someone said, have books become boring because there are so many already? I think simply need to find a passionate project. No, big facts. Someone said, thanks for the suggestion, but the business clients only want those kinds of applications. Someone said, what I know about AI's role in web dev. What the heck, my voice. What I know about AI's role in web dev is that it can save time for a developer, and as far as the replacement thing is concerned, it will take a couple of decades and will be in the form of that. Yeah, that's what I'm currently thinking, but I wasn't thinking decades. I was actually thinking it probably is going to be like in a couple of years. But if that's how you feel, then I might agree with you. I might agree with you on that one, because if it's a couple decades, then I would hope so. I would really hope so. So let me finally do this real quick. So to add a space between rows in the grid layout, you can use the row grab property. Oh, I think I learned about this one. I learned about this one. So then we're going 3 rem. On to the next, on to the next. So row gap, just in case. Row gap. But yes, I hope you're right. I hope you were right, because that would be pretty damn dope if it was in a couple decades. But so it says one option is the grid column property, which is shorthand for grid column start, grid column end. The grid column property tells the grid item which grid line to start and end at. So create a heading. Okay, so let's see what this does. And we're going to do grid column, close it out. Oh yes, I remember doing this. Oh my goodness, this was difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I remember doing this when it was first teaching me, and I was just putting random numbers, and then I started to finally use math. I was like, okay, I'm getting it. But element to start at this, so let's see what that looked like. Oh, that's still a little bit, we did something. I mean, but it's getting there. We just need it to be a little bit closer. Oh, I forgot my semicolon. I'm surprised that passed through. I started out as a passion and missed the days where I used to build projects that creatively solve my own problems. That must be so fun, man, because I can't wait until like I get better at JavaScript so that I can actually make projects for me, like, or even people around me. Oh my goodness. I have so many like ideas where I feel like it would be such good problem solvers for people that I'm like friends with or people in my family that I'm just like, yes, like I know if I were to make projects, like it would be super fun. But I do get it, because it's like, but I don't know, I think for me, I'm more into making like, not applications, but obviously it would be apps, but just websites for people in the sense of, I want to go around, oh my goodness, people who are local, like barbers, nail techs, lash techs, and then I want to make them websites to like profit themselves, which is why I would start like cheap, because more than likely they're not really going to, give too much money out, because they're damn near starting their entrepreneurship themselves, and then why would they believe that what I could do could profit them? So it would be a lot trying to convince, so it's like just lower the price on them until I do it a couple more times to where I build trust with my people. So I feel like that's kind of like where my head is going when it comes to that. By the way, if you're new here, guys, the more steps that I solve, the closer I get to my certification. But I feel like, yeah, that's where my head's at. I probably wouldn't be into doing the type of stuff that it seems like you guys are talking about. But maybe I would. Who knows? I just have to see. Someone puts, and for now, when you think of LLM and give it the control, it generates a lot of bugs. So you as a developer can ask it for a chunk of codes where you could save time. Oh, that's what's up. It says, LMFO, why the hell you cut chopped? I'm crying. Why was that like the funniest comment I just seen? I thought it ended up coming from freaking the enjoy person that had me dead. Let me see real quick. So it says, now you can style the concept of heading. The CSS repeat function is used to repeat a value rather than writing it out manually, and is helpful for grid layout. So for example, setting the grid template columns property to repeat 200 px would create 20 columns, each 200 px wide. Hold on, so what do they want me to do? So I'm doing the repeat function, or am I doing this rather than this? So for example, setting the grid column template property to, okay, so we're doing this right here. That's goated. So we're gonna paste this, close that out, and then we're going to repeat. I don't know why they wrote this here, but since we're devs, we take the easy way out sometimes, which would create, oh wait, I think I'm copying the wrong thing. I think they want me to do this. Oopsies, I think they want me to do this. So we're gonna do that to create 2 equal columns. We'll create 20 columns, 20 pieces. I think that's what they want me to do. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I'm confused. Someone said, it really is. You could have like a crazy thing in mind and somehow breaking it down, you could create that exact thing. It's crazy. Yeah, that's insane. I cannot wait to get to that point. If you guys are new here, man, the more steps that I solve, the closer I get to my certification, and I'm literally right there. After we end up completing this magazine, I actually have a certification project. I think it's my 4th certification project out of 5. So I'm telling y'all, we are super damn close. Stick with me on this live. Hit that sub button, hit that like button. We got a crazy video series going on with mock clients. So I'm gonna be currently just dealing with clients and making them websites as a series, which should be pretty good. But I'm more than likely I'm gonna do it more so when I'm creative, but I do post every single day. But for specifically that series, that might only be done when I'm starting to feel creative and I'm able to come up with some cool episodes, unless you guys are going to be okay with me just doing anything that revolves around it and I could just put it in a video. But I'm not sure. I'm probably going to ask, like, in my next episode for episode 4, I'm probably going to ask, because I already filmed episode 3, how you guys would want to see it. Because if you guys want it to be more polished, then I would kind of break it down into 10 episodes until I feel creative, push those out. But if you guys don't really care, you want to see every bit of it, then hey, it could come out every single day. But I'm not sure. I would have to see how people want that. But definitely tune in. I've been learning how to code for 3 months, and I've been going pretty damn crazy, man. Yeah, exactly. It says, like, with the programming, you could build games, anything of, you could build games, anything, what the hell? If you could build, sorry, my words are triumphed right now. I'm 17, I've been programming for 6 years now, and I tell you, it is fun. It is what's up, man. I wish I started young. But I missed the steps. When I was young. And I actually was interested when I was young, but for some reason, I just didn't end up, really getting into it. It was crazy. So, it was so powerful. So remember the grid column property? Okay, so now we're doing a hero. So we did grid column property earlier, so we actually do remember the grid column. Oops, damn, my foot hurts so bad. I did something so crazy right now. I don't know how I did that. And I think I'm about to have like a cramp. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Alright, so we're doing one. Yeah, nah, bro. My toe is about to cramp like crazy right now. Okay, it's okay. Let's just keep pushing. But you see how we have 51% complete? We are halfway done with this magazine. And when we complete it, man, we are going to be finally going to our 4th project to receive, close to receiving our certification. So everything looks a little bit wanky here, but things are coming together. Says Mr. Gamer, you sound like a prodigy. I started like 2 years ago. No, big facts. Mr. Gamer starting 6 years ago must know some tea. He must know a bunch of things when it comes to coding. I tell you that much. They're basically a senior. You know that? Technically, I think they call people who have like 5 to 6 years of experience as seniors. That's crazy. Seniors in the web game. So now we're going position relative, which I just ended up learning about, but I cannot tell you anything about. It's okay. It's okay. We're still studying. Actually, someone commented on my video just recently, and they were talking about, what was it? I think they're talking about positioning. They're like, positioning is so difficult to them, and it's been years, so don't worry about not being able to understand it. I'm like, big facts, because what the hell? So now it's saying I should remove the temporary width from here. Okay, so we get an easy step. I love me a little easy step. On to the next one. Oh, damn, but now our picture is crazy. Our picture is huge. No, I'm just kidding. More than likely, we're hopping into CSS, and we're going to fix that. But if you guys are new here, man, hit that sub button. I've been learning how to code 3 months, man. This has been insane. I've been enjoying the journey. And currently, right now, we are trying to receive this responsive web design certification. I cannot wait to end up getting there. It would be so freaking crazy. So we got object fit. We're going to do cover. That's something I need to write down. Object fit, and then cover. Just so we could take those notes. We have that in mind. Close that out. And this is, in this case, cover will set the image to fill the container, cropping as needed to avoid changing the aspect ratio. That was kind of what I figured, but what did it look like before? Oh, maybe it didn't look like anything, but maybe it's just to protect it, possibly. Cover. Maybe it's just to protect it from doing something. Well, object fit, of course. So now let's keep this pushing, man. We're going to go .hero title, and we're going to do text align property center. Imagine my mic was muted this whole time. That would be insane. But obviously you guys have been responding to me, so there's just no way. But if that were to be the case, I would be so pressed. We gotta go color here, and we're gonna go orange red. What the hell? Okay, they just said orange red. I'm like, what? So actually, I'm wondering. No, never mind. I think orange red is an actual color. Then we're going to do 8 rem here. Perfection. Oh, that looks nice. I cannot wait, y'all, for my freaking barber series. Or not barber series, but client series. I cannot wait to start making a website on the side of Free Code Camp, because I've been doing that before, but as of recently, this has truly been like a huge focus of mine. So to finally have like a different series coming out, oh, that's going to be amazing. I cannot wait to make that website. Hopefully y'all tune into that. If you guys are new here, man, the more steps that I solve, the closer I get to receiving my certification. Hit that sub button. I go live every single day trying to get my certification, and I kind of post damn near every single day as well. So, hey, subscribe, watch those videos. It goes crazy. Watch these lives. It is amazing. So, hopefully y'all hit that sub button. So then now we got to go text align. And we're going to basically set this to center. Because I kind of want to see, it says Mr. Gamer, oh wait, nope, oops. At 11 years old, I used to cry when my PC I borrowed from my friend wasn't working on my PC. I am dead. No, honestly, I think I was the same way. I remember I tried to get this like freaking PC, or I got this like computer, and it just, I saw on everything, it just would never work. So did you get your first client from Fiverr or Upwork? Well, it's more of a mock client. So it's not really a client. I said that throughout my video, but I do understand why some people might have missed that. But it's actually a mock client, so it's not really a real client, but it's how I would handle a real client if I did have a real client. But it's pretty cool. I think it's a pretty cool idea, and I think honestly any web developer who is planning on having clients, I think should do that as like a test, you know, so just treat things like it's a real client and just like do it for real. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do it that way, it gets you ready for if you really want experience for one. And then when you finally get up to like, let's say you go for interviews or something and you never really had a real client, you kind of know how it feels because you had your mock client. And you could look up, you know, online how a client would behave, so you could really get into the nitty-gritty. But that's currently what that series is about. It's just about doing stuff for a client in a way. So we're gonna go color here, background color. We're gonna go hashtag 306 203. Close that out. This will create a hover effect over the author's name. So where is the author's name? Oh, I just wondered if I could click it. Honestly, did we put what is it called? Did we put a link there? Oh, I guess we did. Okie doke. I was like, I didn't even know that was gonna work. But if I were to get my first client, I don't think I would use Fiverr or Upwork. I feel like I wouldn't use Fiverr or Upwork. I think I would honestly reach out to people that I know, because I know a couple of people that try to be entrepreneurs like down in my city. And I think I would definitely start there, is I would reach out to people and I would just be like, yo, like, do you need a website? I could do it free of charge. Like for the beginning, I'll be like, I'll do it free of charge. I could offer you this, offer you that. This would be good for marketing. If you have anything else you want me to fix or add on your website, like after I finish it, but like now it's like $10, $20 if you need extra. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. I think I wouldn't use a website just because I think that's why people tend to struggle as entrepreneurs, because there's so many people on the website. Like I definitely would put my name there, definitely. But I wouldn't expect a lot of people to come from there. I would expect it to come from me cold calling people. Well, not really calling, but you know, hitting them up on Instagram being like, yo, do you need a website? And then it doesn't even have to be in my city. It could really be, you know, people in different cities that just need websites, right? That I could tell like, oh, your website doesn't look too good. I got you. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what my mindset leans towards. Because I feel like doing it on Fiverr and Upwork, people tend to really just go to the same people. It's kind of hard for you to break out there. So I honestly would just have my own social media. Like I already have my Instagram. It's not ready for it yet, but I do plan on, when I do this barber website, I'm going to post that on Instagram. And then just a bunch of websites that I create moving forward, just as little templates. So when I finally reach out to people, I could be like, this is my work. I'm going to have a professional photo on there. Hopefully that can end up getting me to get a couple of people. But remember, the goal in the beginning is for experience. So I'm not looking for money. I already work a full-time job, so I'm not going to need the money. I'm just going to try in my best to get experience. And so that would be basically my goal. So I don't care if I'm getting paid like $2, bro. The goal is for experience. Someone put hi from South Africa. What's up? What's up? I'm web developer full-time, Ben. So for the past a year and a half. Hey, that's what's up, bro. That is what's up. Will you go for back-end too after front-end libraries, or would you get some experience as a front-end making some project first? I think on that's actually a good one. That's actually a good one. I think I probably would focus more because I do need to eventually get into JavaScript. So JavaScript would be next. Then I want to get the JavaScript certification. Then I'll probably look more into a Firebase, or I love how I say Firebase, and Firebase is its own thing. But I'll have to look into bases so I could eventually, get my websites in order. And then I think once I get to that point, that's when I'm going to focus more on making websites for people. And depending on how that goes, I could either stick with front end, or I could be like, you know what, let me learn full stack. But I think no matter what, I'm going to learn full stack in the end because I think it's cool. It's going to be pretty cool to know it all. But so far, I think I'm going to stick to front end for a while, depending on how, when I do start cold calling people through Instagram and being like, yo, do you need a website? Depending on how much I could make in the month. Because I'm like, if I could build up my resume on Instagram in a way, I'm assuming that by then I could raise the prices, or if they want certain stuff, like, oh, I want a certain transition, okay, then that's a price raise. Let's see if they will really pay for it. If that happens, boom, I make extra 100, 400, I'll be chilling. Someone put, what's your current full-time job? I work at a warehouse job. And it gets the bills paid. It is pretty chill. So for me, I don't really mind where I work at. It's a pretty good job, so I wouldn't care if I stayed there forever. It's because it's like a career job. But it would be nice to, make websites, work from home, freelance. I think that would be pretty dope. It's a dream for anybody. But starting off as a side hustle is definitely the goal. This property takes either row or column. By the way, if you guys are new here, the more steps that I solve here making this magazine, the closer I get to my certification. So make sure you guys end up hitting a like. Make sure you subscribe. I've been learning how to code for 3 months. So, hey, hit that sub button, man. Hit that sub button. I have a new series dealing with mock clients, so it's going to be pretty cool. Make sure y'all watch that one. So this property takes either row or column as the first value. So what is it looking like so far? Honestly, it's looking pretty good, but it's still not where it needs to be. And honestly, I think it's the picture's fault. So, as an alternative, you can use Grid Autoflow. Hey, that's what's up. Oh, I already read that. Grid Autoflow uses auto placement algorithm to adjust the grid layout. Oh, that's what's up. Setting it to column will tell the algorithm to create new columns for content as needed. The dense value allows the algorithm to backtrack and fill holes in the order with smaller items, which can result in items appearing out of order. So for here, we're going to just do column. Okay, that's what's up. That is what's up. So let me end up writing Grid Autoflow. I like that. On to the next one. If you're new here, man, I'm trying to get this certification. Hit that sub button. I go live every single day trying to achieve this certification. And we are damn near there. Y'all are going to be there with me when I get it. I cannot wait. Today, though, we're going to be streaming for a long time tonight. I like how I say a long time. It's probably going to be like 2 hours. Maybe longer, depending. Truly depending. So now the auto placement algorithm will kick in when you add a new icon element. However, the algorithm defaults the new column width to be auto, so which will not match your current columns. Oh man, so you can override this property. So give it the selector, set to 1FR. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to get rid of column. Okay, maybe I am. Oh wait, I think I'm confused. Oh, they want me to switch from flow. My bad. So they want me to switch from flow to columns. I wonder why again. It says, now the auto placement algorithm will kick in when you add this. However, the algorithm defaults the new column width to be auto, which will not match your current columns. So why did we do that? I guess to teach me. So now, but it's pretty cool though that you could end up switching that. So now I'm going to put this question mark. And there's going to be a lot to learn when it comes to grid. Okay? But I'm down for it. I'm down for the learning. I love to learn. What's up, India? Fun India. I said, what's up, India? What's up, Fun India? How you doing, man? How are you doing? So we got a lot of things here. So it says align items. I never heard of justify items. I've heard of justify content. Justify items. is insane. I wonder, do you only use that for like Flexbox or Grid? Is this a Grid thing? Align items. So, oh wait, I'm stupid. It literally says it right here. You can align content of grid items with align items and justify items. Align items will align child elements along the columns. Oh, and justify items will align them along the row. But child elements though. So use the selector, align items. This is the selector, this is the property, and this is the value. That's something I gotta remember too. If I were to ever get an interview, like I'm going to need to be able to talk as like a web developer. And for me, I'll just be like, it's align items equals this equals that. It's like, no, you gotta be like the selector, you know? They probably don't care. Maybe. Depends on how you go about it. So now we got align items center. How is our magazine looking? If you guys are new here, man, the more steps I solve, the closer I get to my certification. So this is not for nothing. This is literally for my certification. So it's pretty damn dope. I hope you all tune in, leave a like, subscribe. It has been lit. Going to continue to be lit. So now they want me to do a font size here. Brother, please. Font size, and we're going to set this to 1.8 rem. Perfection. Then we're going letter spacing. We're going 0.6 px. Close that out. Okay, goated. I'm assuming letter spacing is literally what it sounds like, so I'm okay. I'm okay with that one. I think we're spacing letters. Someone says, I'm doing good. What about you? I am doing great. I've just been having a blast with this YouTube channel, having a blast with coding, man. Things have been great, having a blast with you guys, my supporters. It's just been amazing. Someone say justify row align column. Okay. This is align items is only for Flexbox items, but it says it's for grid. It says align items is for grid as well. So I don't know. They told me it was also for grid. And sometimes I use align items actually outside of Flexbox and outside of grid. I just use align items in it, and it aligns. Or am I thinking text? Oh, I'm thinking text align. Never mind. I'm thinking text align. But wait, where is it at? Because we definitely wrote align items. Where was it at? Oh, right here. See, it works for grid. Maybe it's for both Flexbox and grid. So it says element is not CSS Grid, but you can create columns within an element without using grid. Oh, okay. So then that comes down to column width. I probably would want to use grid though. Like if this is gonna be the wave. So let's say I'm using grid, and then I was like, I'm actually gonna use Flexbox in this area. Would that throw off my stuff? Like what if I was like display flex and then just started changing things up? Would that throw things off? Oh, okay. Now it's starting to look a little better. It's quite big. It's quite big, but it's starting to look a little bit better. If you're new here, man, the more steps I solve, the closer I get to my responsive web design certification. I will be a certified web developer. It will be pretty damn lit. So that looks kind of better. Kind of better in all honesty. What's up, Stable Dev? What's up, Stable Dev? Nice to see you in the stream. So we finished that one. On to the next step. So magazines often are justified text in their printed content to structure. Their layout and control the flow of their content. While this works in printed form, justified text on websites can be a accessibility concern. So for example, presenting challenges for folks with dyslexia. Damn, that sucks. So there has to be a way to fix that, right? That'll be justified. So to make your project look like a printed magazine, give this a text align justify. Oh, I've never seen this. Text align justify. They need to stop, because then I'm gonna be sitting here making a website trying to use everything that they're showing me right now. I wonder if that's even possible. So text align justified. That does look a bit better. Honestly, I don't know what happened. I'm capping. Capping text align, and then only need the property justify. Just to see. On to the next one. So, there's something different now. This is called the first letter. So the first letter pseudo-selector allows you to target the first letter in the text content of an element. Thank God, it's in the name, so I can never get that messed up. You're targeting the first letter. Love it. Paragraph. And then we got to do these things right here. And we're going first letter. Close that out. Now we go into font size. So this is crazy. So we're literally targeting the first letter of something, because I don't know where the hell we're at, but Insane. Cannot wait to see what first letter we're targeting. Oh, I put font size with an S. Calm down, Marzi. You're moving too fast. We got a color here. And they love them in a little bit of an orange. Orange, red. That's their thing right here. Orange, red. So let's see. Oh my goodness. That is dope as hell. Wow, your sub count is going up really fast. Yeah, I know, man. It's crazy. Oh, Dia. What's up, Dia? Oh my goodness. I haven't seen you in so long, Dia. You missed a couple of lives, I think. Or you probably popped in, but then it was like quick. But if you guys are new here, the more steps I saw, the closer I get to my certification. So you see she was at 500 subs a week ago. Yeah, I know. It's insane. Thank you guys for subbing, man. Thank you guys for subbing because it's just so insane. Truly, truly, truly. Okay, so we're good here. We're good here. But yeah, because I was looking at my sub count the other day too. And honestly, just yesterday, by the way, I shot up, like from yesterday to when I woke up, I shot up like 37 subscribers. I was like, damn, like I did not think that was going to happen whatsoever. So give the selector a float and set it to left. This is also new here, but I'm assuming it's floating. No, I'm just kidding. Probably is, honestly. You can't guess correctly when it comes to CSS anymore. And then one rem. But no, yeah, man, it's been amazing. I'm so happy about that. Sis, for real, that's Marzi magic. No, yeah, it's been great. It has literally been so great. Oh, I gotta write down float. I was wondering why I came over here. I was like, where is it at? Float, question mark. That's good, that's good. And then on to the next here, on to the next. So let's see what we're targeting. Oh, okay, so it does make it float. No, I'm just kidding. I honestly don't get what float is. I mean, it kind of looks like it is a little bit away from soon. So maybe it allowed it to get pushed here and then the margin right kind of, well, no, maybe the margin right moved it. I'm not even sure, man. But it's starting to come together though. This is how the website looked. I don't even remember doing this. Damn, I should have paid attention. But we're getting there. We are getting there. We're 74% complete. So sorry, it's my test week at school. No, it's okay, Dia. It is okay. It is okay. So let's keep pushing here. We got margin, 1.5 rem, dope. Close that out. Oh wait, they want a 0. I don't know if I need to put comma though. Okay, probably no comma. All right, I understand. We were trialing and erroring. So now we're targeting this HR. We're targeting this big line right here that I could not tell you the definition of or the name of. Oh, I think it's horizontal ruler. A stable dev, I got it. Horizontal ruler or horizontal rule. Can I say the word? Like, the word is not coming out. If you're new here, man, the more steps we solve, the closer we get to my certification. Make sure you guys end up hitting that like button. You hit that sub button, man. I also post every single day. I go live every single day trying to get this certification, and we are this close to receiving it. So, hey, that's what's up. So we're going border, and oh, they gave me the border. We don't got to think too much. As developers, we copy and we paste. On to the next. Stable Dev also taught me how to copy and paste quickly. Probably not as quick as it could be, but I be doing it. And now we're going to quote here. We're going to have to go color. And we're going to go hashtag 00 beef. What the hell? Oh, hashtag 00 beef gives you a nice color though. Hashtag. That's insane. That was quite crazy right there. I'm going to go font size. Oh, I don't know how to close anything. Can we get this together? Font size 2.4 rem. Close that out, and then we gotta go text a line here to center. And we are targeting the quote. I just want to see where it's at. Oh, this is the quote. Oh, yes. They know what they're doing. If I ever needed to make a magazine, which I doubt, because why the hell? I don't think I would ever get into this. And for one, I don't even think this is how you would make is this how you would make an actual magazine? I would hope not. Is that really how that would be crazy. Someone said, what certification are you going for? I'm going for the responsive web design certification. So that's going to be pretty damn cool. And then next, I should be going for the JavaScript certification. So I'll be live streaming every day, achieving all of those things. It's going to be great. It's going to be great here. So to make the quote text stand out more, give the quote selector a font family. if I can type. I actually don't think I was struggling with typing, or maybe I'm so used to struggling with typing that I probably just noticed that I haven't been, but maybe I have been. I just need a better keyboard. And then watch me get a keyboard and I still suck at typing. Well, honestly, I think it's because, like, you know how in school they show you to type, like, with your fingers, like, on a certain letter? I just don't do that. I don't do that. That's so corny to me. If I want, I'll use one hand if I wanted to. But seriously, though. So it says a quote is not really a quote without proper quotation marks. So you can add these with the CSS pseudo-selectors. Oh, okay, that's nice. I honestly would have just went into the text and added it itself. But maybe it would have been... I mean, why can't you do that? But okay, whatever. We're here. We're doing dot quote, and we got to do a before and after. But I think we're starting with before here. And we're going to drop down content... Oh, you know what? I always thought after meant like after you clicked it. I didn't know it meant after as in after. For instance, before is going to be putting a quote here. After is going to be putting a quote here. I had no idea. First of all, you're going to listen to me. Wait, do I have to quote it? Wait a second. Am I tripping? You know what? Actually, I don't see anything. So maybe I'm cap. Close this out. Does it pop up? Okay, no, it doesn't. Well, then I don't care. Why is it acting like that? So it says, oh, with a space. No, that still didn't help. It says create a before selector and set the content property to that with a space following it. Okay, I think I did that right. And then we're going dot quote and we're doing, no, everything's highlighted at this point. So I'm not doing that right. Whatsoever. I'm not doing this correct. Maybe I'm doing something wrong up here with a space. What does that mean? Am I supposed to quote this then? And then probably like, no, okay. But it can't be double quotes. It says one. I don't know. Maybe they'll tell me when I finish it. It's probably like a syntax error. So then we're gonna have to go quote here, close it out, but I doubt this is going to work. We obviously gotta see. Oh, they want me to put it in the singular quotes. I should have thought of that. Too. And I was trying to figure out what the hell it could have been. But I guess they want it to be like over here instead. So something like that. Wait, they just switched it. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, now I'm starting to understand. So they want it to be here on this side, that way. On that side? Vice versa, damn it. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, hold on. Copy and paste. Then paste. So now they want it to be like this. Vice versa. My bad. Understood. I get it. It says, Marzi would even use her index finger for the space. No, big facts. Hey, I don't care. I'll do it. Why are you letting web dev? Lots of dev says it's dead now. Honestly, I'm learning web dev because I think I could definitely do it as a side hustle. Probably not as a career, but I definitely think I could do it as a side hustle, even though I guess people probably would consider it dead. But I do believe that I see, a bunch of people around me that don't have good websites, and maybe if I were to charge for cheap or charge for a certain, or maybe even for free for the beginning, I know eventually I could definitely make that into a side hustle, probably bring in like $300, $400 a month, which I would certainly be okay with. I don't need a hella money, as I don't care for it to support me because I already have a job. So to me at least, wait, where are we? What am I doing? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, am I doing this right? Now, note that it has the text and text with images, values for class attribute, which means inheriting. Oh, okay. I'm doing the wrong thing here. Unless they want me to do section.text. But I feel like for me, I could definitely make it a little bit of a side hustle, make some extra cash on the side the more that I learn. But I probably wouldn't consider it dead though. I think there's people that can get into the career still. And I don't think, it depends really. It depends. Alan Sunny, oh hi, what's up? I think it depends on the person, if they learn how to work with AI, they are learning with the right intention, right? It's not going to be like quick money, easy job. It's going to be very difficult to get into. I think when you come with that mindset, you can do great things. So we got to do grid template. templates. But if you are new here, man, hit that sub button. We are trying to get this web development degree. He got me saying degree now. We are trying to get this web development certification. So the more steps that I solve, the closer I get to that certification. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Join me on this journey. I also post very consistently on just long form videos, and I go live every single day around this time or a little bit earlier. So definitely tune into my lives, man. It goes crazy. So going to my next lives. My bad, you're already here with my next lives. Then I'm gonna go column gap. Okay, column gap. That's simple. That's simple enough. We're going 3 rem. Close that out. That is simple. Did I already write down column gap? I don't know why I flipped my paper over. No, I did a row gap, but I mean, obviously column gap would come next, so I don't really need to write that down. I kind of figured it there. I kind of figured there. Hold up, y'all. I'm getting a phone call. Give me 1 second. What's up? I'm live. Give the text image a selector margin bottom. I'm live. What? What at what time? Oh, okay. Alright, so give me a second. Alrighty. Let's keep this pushing. My bad, had to answer a phone call. It says web dev is not dead because, yeah, I was gonna say, I honestly don't think it's too dead, but it says, how about SaaS websites? Honestly, I don't even know what that is. Not even finna cap. It says you are doing good. You are doing good to go. I think you should speed up learning and get certified. Oh, definitely. That's the goal right now. The goal right now, this is where I get certified. Correct. This is where I get certified. So the more steps that I solve, the closer I actually get to my certification. So every day I've been going live to get my certification. So it's also teaching me, but I need this, like, I need to solve these steps to receive my certification, correct? So it says they say stuff like that because they want to sell their AI product. No big facts, because I just still don't think AI is ready, man. I don't think AI is ready. I think it could do great things, but I don't think it's ready to completely take over, and I don't even think it ever will. I think the more we learn as humans, you know, we can definitely work with AI. But I definitely don't think it's dead. So we got a list style type none. Not too sure what we were just targeting there because I kind of looked away for a minute. I was on the phone. Then we're gonna go margin top. If you guys are new here, man, hit that like button. This is so fun. This is simply so fun. Let me do this real quick. Okay, so it says it's software as a service website, SaaS. Okay, that's pretty cool. So in Europe, new regulations are being introduced that require all websites to be fully accessible. This alone would create a significant amount of work. On top of that, mobile websites and web apps are becoming increasingly dominant compared to desktop solutions. Ooh, you're eating. That's great. That is great. Yeah, I was gonna say, somebody actually said that they don't think AI is gonna step in until like years in the future. But even though I feel like there's websites where you can create websites a little bit more easier, like, you know, for people and stuff like that, at the end of the day, people, I feel like, as in clientele, like people that want websites, they're not going to want to do it themselves. So they're not, I feel like I don't see someone going to AI and being like, give me a website and then moving forward. Because especially too, you got to understand, they're going to charge for AI, and AI more than likely is going to be expensive. I think just to have ChatGPT for a month, it's like $50 a month. So it's like, people aren't going to spend that money unless they're like rich or something, or they really want to just bounce website after website. I still feel like no matter what, there's definitely going to be room for, you know, big, people that know how to do web development regardless, simply because people kind of are lazy, you know, they're not going to want to go out of their way to go tell an AI machine what they want, trying to get it to do exactly what it wants. Like, it's going to be difficult. So I feel like no matter what, they're going to end up coming to somebody who knows how to do it, if that makes sense, regardless. But hey, who knows? Like, we'll see. Honestly, this is all a debate. In all honesty, one of us can be wrong, one of us can be right. Who, I guess at the end of the day, doesn't matter. WebDev is going to be around unless Elon or Sam put together a super brain. I know, that would be crazy. That would be crazy if that ever happened before. That would be crazy if that ever happened before. But the more steps we saw, man, the closer we get to the certification. Let's get certified. The images are wrapped within a side element using the image wrapper class. So create a image wrapper. Okay, we got this. Image wrapper. And then set the display to grid. That's beautiful. Oh, I put GERD. What the hell is GERD? What the hell is GERD? Someone's saying AI is not useful at all. It's stupid on some topics. No, it really is stupid. Says, yo, bro, are you still coding? Definitely I am. I am definitely still coding. Let me see real quick. Definitely still coding. On to the next, we got a display grid. We're 90% complete on this magazine. So we could finally jump into, after this, the 4th project to receiving my certification. I just hope I don't have to end up getting off alive because I have something to do. And I really don't want to make y'all like sit here and do nothing for that long. So I'm like, damn, I'm trying to debate on how I want to handle this. Should I just not do it and maybe do it later? Or should I just, you know, end this live, hop on a new live later? I'm not sure, but we'll see. But this live is going to keep going from now on. Woke up late. So it says, do you make the old certs and the new ones, or what are you doing on the FCC or Free Code Camp? So basically, they end up making the certification. I believe this is supposed to be like a more modernized one, but I don't think it's as modernized, at least as what some people say. So basically, they just end up making the certification. So they put the steps, they put the projects all up in there, and then all you got to do is really go for it. But I think they're new ones. So I literally received the certification on Free Code Camp. Somebody put, okay, so now we got display grid. So give the image wrapper grid columns template. So we're going grid template columns, if I could read correctly. And then, oops, my bad. And then we're going to set this to 2 for real. I just call it 2 for real, 1 for real, but I don't even know what the hell FR means. 2 for real, 1 for real. And then a grid template rows. Hey, that's what's up. So simply, as devs, we love to sit here and oh wait, they don't need that. Hold on. And we will copy and paste. And then we got to switch this to rows instead. Oops, rows. So rows instead. And then we need to do, why is that not coming out? Did I write that wrong? Grid template rows. Probably because I didn't put this. I always forget that. And then another copy and paste because we are devs. Go here. Paste that. Someone put awesome. I also started with Free Code Camp and the Odin project. I'm definitely going to try and get to the Odin project when we finish getting the certification, because I want to learn JavaScript way more better because I'm kind of struggling there. But if you're new here, man, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Join me on this journey. I go live every single day trying to learn, not trying to learn how to code, but trying to receive this certification. And we were actually so close. I don't think we're going to get it this episode, but depending on how quickly we move, we might be able to get it by the end of this week or possibly the end of next week, depending on how fast we move. That will be crazy. We can get it maybe the beginning of August. Absurd. You say, I work now as a web dev. Wish you the best. Okay. See you later. Are you staying or are you leaving? I don't know. When you said wish you the best, I thought you were leaving. I'm not sure. Oh, probably not. So Odin is a game changer. Oh, so that's pretty cool that you are a web dev. But Odin is a game changer. Yes. So now we gotta do the gap property. But they want me to do gap, which I've already been introduced to gap before when it came to flex, I think. So honestly, I wish this could stay here so we could see what the hell we're doing without me having to always scroll down here. But it does look better. Does this not look like a magazine? I don't like how big that image is, but maybe it's normal. Maybe it is normal. So we're going gap to rem. So let's just read this real quick. So gap is a shorthand for column gap and row gap at the same time. So if given one value, it sets the column and row. Oh, I never knew that. I thought gap was just like a by itself thing. And then I thought column and row was just like targeting it more in depth. But that's crazy. So this kind of just targets both in a way. That's 93% complete, man. This is going crazy. I cannot wait to try the Odin project. I hope it really teaches me JavaScript for real. For real, because I need to learn JavaScript, man. So the place items property can be used to set the align items. Oh wow, I never used place items before. So we're gonna type it first, and then we're going to read what it says. So we're gonna go here, place items. Hold on, I gotta answer this text message. Answer this text message, and then keep this pushing. It says, but stay on one resource and don't fall for the tutorial hell. No, of course, because the thing is that I tried learning JavaScript through Free Code Camp, so I think I got through like 2 or 3 of them, but then I realized that I actually was in tutorial hell, and so I didn't know how to create my own logic with JavaScript. So I'm currently going to reteach myself JavaScript because I feel like I think I messed up by coming too early and then taking so much time away from it. I really forgot a lot of things. Like I remember I knew so much to be able to make a counter project. I knew enough to make a to-do list. And now if you tell me to go into Visual Code right now and to do that, I won't be able to do it because I pulled back so bad. So I'm going to go through the Odin project again, but this time for JavaScript. So I never did the Odin project, but I heard that it's easier and actually teaches you JavaScript way better because they don't hold your hand, so you kind of just have to start doing things. So I'm going to be going through that for JavaScript once again. So kind of think of it like I'm relearning JavaScript because I don't remember nothing. So in the end, it can't be tutorial hell just yet, just because I don't remember nothing. So unless I do the same exact mistake that I did before, which was I thought I was learning because I was currently, going through the steps, and I would currently go to Visual Code Camp, I would make a project and it was working. In my head, I thought I was learning, but then when I really looked into it and I tried to do it on my own, I was like, oh shoot, I'm not learning. So as long as I don't make that mistake again, I don't think I should fall into tutorial hell. And I think I'm glad that I did fall into tutorial hell because it shows me what the hell it was, because so many people said it and you kind of didn't understand it. But then when I fell into it, I was like, oh, this is what they mean. Because it was like, you tell me to do something, I could probably write out the code for it. But when it comes to the logic to make it actually happen, I can't come up with the logic. Like my own brain just cannot figure it out. And I think that was where I 100% went wrong when it came to JavaScript. So we're going media here. I'm pretty sure they want me to do a media selector query for only screen with max width. Oh, I forgot how to set this up. Damn, I forgot how to set this up. Hold on. Because it's supposed to be like this. And then there's supposed to be something in here like image wrapper, I believe. So we do like image wrapper. And then that drops down like this. And then I believe here you're supposed to have something like this. I'm not sure. I could be doing this part wrong. Completely wrong. So, but I don't like how it says only screen with a max width of 720px. Like, what the hell does that mean? So am I supposed to be doing like only screen? That don't even feel right. That don't even feel right. Only screen, max width, and then probably something like this. I don't know. I think I know I definitely screwed that part up. No one give me the answer. I got this. I know I definitely screwed that part up. I just need to see how they give me some advice to fix that. And if they don't help me very well, then I'm done for. I'm assuming with only screen, you have to write and. Oh, you know what? I messed up because I put it inside of. Okay. I see. So max width. So I did get this part right. So at least I was on to something. They just ended up adding this part. I've never seen this. And then you literally have to write and. Insane. Insane. Oh, shoot. My bad, guys. I missed this. So it says, you are a student or what? I am well, technically I'm self-taught. So I'm a self-taught teaching myself. So I would say a student, but I'm not in school. So put, hi, I'm just starting learning Python. How I learn Python step by step. Where can you learn Python step by step? I'm actually not sure. I don't know if they have a Python course on Free Code Camp. They might. I'm not too positive, but you could definitely look it up on YouTube, find some videos of people who are teaching it. It is definitely very helpful. So I'm going to put FCC equals more hand-holding. Odin project forces you to research and read to try by yourself. I recommend the Foundations Path 2 for GitHub and all the workflows they teach you there. No, yeah, definitely, because I think with the hand-holding for HTML and CSS was needed. I love the hand-holding, and it definitely helped me learn on my own, so I could do a lot of this on my own, surprisingly, but I can. But then when it came to JavaScript and I had the hand-holding, I was gone. Like, I just did not know how to do it. It was crazy. So I feel like definitely with JavaScript, I'm going to need the Odin project where they push me to do it for myself, because I literally can't do it on my own. So we're going to do and then we're going max width here, which is going to equal 600 px. So now we are finally understanding this a little bit more. We throw this down here, and then we got to do dot text with images. Let me see if I got a text message. Nope, I don't. Text with images rule and give it the grid. So I got to drop this down. Text with images. Did I do that part right at the top? I might have not, honestly. So now we're going to go grid template columns. If you guys are new here, man, the more steps I solve, the closer I get to receiving my certification. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join me on this journey. I go live every single day. What's your typing speed? You type so fast. Check on monkey type. Honestly, I feel like because I mistype a lot on my keyboard, I think I would probably fail. I probably would do bad, but I should check on monkey type. But I don't think I type fast whatsoever. I think I type way too damn slow. It says, yes, you do the right way. Don't worry, Odin will teach you JavaScript. No, yeah, facts. I cannot wait. I hope so. Y'all are new here, man. Hit that sub button. This is going crazy. I love being with y'all. Love talking to y'all. Love when y'all are supporting me. These comments are always what keeps me going. Damn, they just want hella media queries. They just simply want hella media queries. I guess that's something to note, something to understand. And now we're going only screen again. I honestly think I need to write down at media queries only screen, because I actually don't know what that does. So only screen and then question mark, and then honestly, what does media queries do in general? That's the question. And then we're gonna do here, go max width, close that out, 550 px. That is done for. Drop down here. We're going dot hero title. We are almost done with this, y'all. I cannot wait. I really wanted to stream for 2 hours, y'all, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. So we're going hero title. Oops, my bad. I messed that up. Hero title. We're gonna go font size. Let me see something real quick. Gotta answer this text. Hold on, sorry, 1 second. One second. Okay, everything should be good. Hey, what's up? If you are new here, man, the more steps that I solve, the closer I get to receiving my certification. So stay tuned. Sit back, relax. Make sure you hit that sub button. That'll be pretty lit. I think I messed up here. Oh, I gotta do and. I forgot about the and. I just keep really have to write out and. That is absurd. So we're going font size 6 rem. Sorry if I came really close to the camera. My back hurts. And then a hero subtitle, author, quote, and list title. Selector. Whoa, wait. So is this all inside of the media query? Oops. Damn, how did I do that? Oh, okay. Is this all inside of the media query? I'm not sure, honestly. It might be. So we're going hero. Because I'm trying to think, would they want me to put all of it together? Because if it's all going to be the same thing here. So saying do all of those with the font size set to this, social icon selector. Okay, yeah, so they do. So we're going to just start highlighting here. Copy and paste this. I don't know if this is supposed to be inside of the same thing. So who knows? So hero subtitle, and then we're going to go font size. Hopefully I'm doing this right, man. I pray. 1.8 rem. See if I got a message. No, I did not. What's up? I'll stick with JavaScript for the time and learn the computer science concept. JavaScript can be used for servers, front-end frameworks, 3D rendering and browser, AI, and even AWS cloud. Thank you. That is going to be the goal, man. That is going to be the goal. If you're new here, the more steps I solve, the closer I get to my certification. Hit that sub button. Let's have some fun. I go live every single day. So they only want that to be 1 rem. So then next we need to go do another one. Oh my goodness. They just want me just to go crazy up in here. So we're going social icons, and then we're going to drop that down, and then let me just start the next one, which is going to be dot text. So let me drop that down, and that should hopefully be the end of it. So we're going font size for social icons is going to be 2 rem. Close that, and then dot text is going to be font size. Almost just wrote random stuff there. And then 1.6 rem. Oh, I messed up somewhere. Damn it. These selectors should be in order. Did I not do that though? Did I not do that though? What are they talking about? What are they talking about? A selector, a social icons selector, a text selector. Maybe I did something wrong up here. Now everything looks fine. Do y'all see where I could have? Oh, something's going on up here. That's 550px. Is it supposed to be like close or something? No. I don't know why this one's popping up funny. Oh, wait, no, that one's actually popping up regular. These ones are popping up funny. So does this need a comma? Or no? Yeah, no, it doesn't need a comma. Maybe you need a semicolon? I doubt this is what that means. That don't make sense. So I think I wrote everything in a good way, but for some reason, this is blue, and I think it's supposed to be white. So I'm definitely doing something wrong here, just not positive. So we're talking about your new media rule needs a hero title selector, which we got. Or maybe this is supposed to be blue. But hero title selector, font size 6 rem, hero subtitle, .author, .quote, .list title. Do y'all see anywhere where I'm going wrong here? Yeah, social icons. Social icons. Okay, we're good. We're good, y'all. That was simple. That was simple. Alrighty, 99% complete. We are now on the last step, and then our magazine is complete, and then we are finally at our 4th project that we got to do to receive this certification. So let's get this last step done. Let's go rather quickly here. So hopefully I can do it quickly. So we're going to go only screen and close this out. We're going to go max width, and we're going to do a 420px. 420 is crazy. And then we're going to do one of these, drop down, hero title. Like, can that please work? Hero title, drop down, font size. We are done. We can finally look at our whole magazine and see how it looks. Bam. We finally completed it, 100% complete. Then we are on to the next project, which makes us this much closer to receiving that certification, man. So hit that like button, hit that sub button, man. This is not going to waste. This is truly going towards our certification, which I cannot wait for. But let's look at this magazine here, though. Oops, I'm stuck. Oop, oh, damn. Can we please? So here we got, I don't know how it looks on the screen for y'all, but here we got Free Code Camp, our new curriculum. Wow. This is amazing. All of these clickable, that hoverable and clickable. Got the nice little quotes in the beginning, a brief history. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is great. Love this website so far. So I kind of want to see, though, what is the next project that we're making? Is it going to be difficult or is it going to be quite easy? If I can please grab the correct things. So let's submit. Now, I can't wait to show y'all how close I really am to this certification. Let me see real quick. So they want me to become a supporter. That is a possibility. One of these days, I may become a supporter. So we just finished this one. Now let me show you where we started, though. If you're new here, this is where you may want to see. So we started, I don't know why everything is highlighted right now. Okay, so we started up here with the cat photo. Damn, I forgot all about that cat photo. And you come all the way down. That's done. These are all done, by the way. All done. 3rd project. Boom, we land right here at the 4th project. And then we got 2 things in the middle. 5th project. And then boom, I get to claim my certification. Do y'all see that button? Hit that sub button, man. I'm gonna go live every time until I get the certification. We are so damn close now. Kind of want to see what this product landing page is meant to look like. Now, they're allowing us to be able to type like this for some reason. That's pretty cool. So I kind of want to see, what did they make? Oh, this is going to be something. This is going to be something. I think it's definitely going to be easy. Obviously, these buttons don't work because that would have to be dealt with JavaScript, but I guess the point isn't to make it work, it's to make it look like it will work. Got privacy terms. That shot me up there for some reason. Contact, same thing. That's weird. Privacy, I didn't think that those buttons were going to work. You got premium materials, fast shipping, get started. Oh, when you click get started, immediately wants you to put, I cannot believe my emails all just popped up on the screen like that. was crazy. That was crazy. All right, and then features here. You got features, you got how it works, you got pricing. This is going to be a pretty good damn website. Let me see. Damn, I wonder. Oh, I guess my emails probably didn't pop up. I'm surprised. I thought it was going to. Someone said, hold on, I'm just answering this text. So do I get all or stay on? So yeah, so this is what this project is going to look like. I cannot wait. I don't know what product we want to do, but I'm not sure if we're going to get into this today. So I'm waiting on a text right now to see, can I get into this right now, or do I have to end up doing something? Because if I can get into this right now, this will be great. I'm going to be asking y'all what type of product I could get into, but if I don't do it today, then we are going to end up doing this next live stream, which will be pretty dope. Hold on, let me call real quick because I need to make sure before I end up starting. Let me see. Damn, they're taking their time right now. Hold on. I don't want to just stop this because I don't know if I'm stopping. I don't want to walk away. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to figure out something. But by the way, if you are new here, man, the more steps that I solve in this current project that I'm doing, which is going to be a product landing page, this is going to be able to make me get to, I think, the 4th certification project that I need to be certified. So that's a piece of cake for her. Oh yeah, definitely. I can't wait to get into it. I can't wait to do it. Y'all have no idea. And they barely even want anything for real. So I guess when it comes to CSS, I can just freestyle it, probably do it for fun. But if I want to pass it, all I need is simple stuff here, really. They don't care. They do not care. But let me see something real quick. Can this person please answer this phone call? Oh my goodness. Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. Trust me, this won't be for too long. I just need to go and ask a question. And depending on what is stated, I might hop off or I might stay on. We'll see. Because I definitely want help with what this project is going to look like. I definitely want help transition. Hey, that's what's up. I will be right back. Trust me, don't go nowhere. Okay, I'm back. So we're gonna stay on stream. So I'm surprised y'all stayed in here. I thought y'all were definitely leaving at that point. At least my phone says y'all stayed in here. But okay, so we're gonna stay on stream. Does anyone have an idea? Anybody can literally drop multiple ideas and I'll pick from the ideas which one do I want to do. Let me know. Any ideas to do or to deal with this landing page? Any ideas? Because I don't know what this landing page should be about. Simply do not know. What should this landing page be about, guys? Damn, this is already at 197 views. That's insane. I did not think that would happen. Thank you guys for the views, man. Y'all are great. So maybe I might have to come up with it on my own. Let me think of a couple of things because I don't want to wait too long before hopping into this. So they did theirs on like what again? I think like trombones. What am I going to try and sell here? let me see how they did it. So they're basically, it's basically like selling stuff. So premium materials, fast shipping, quality assurance. I actually really like that. We're not going to do trombones. We're not going to do trombones. It says landing page for a coding course. Oh, definitely. Your hair plus your class today equals perfect combo. Even my laziness is confused whether to leave or stay. That's hilarious. All right, so damn, this is tough. This is tough. Truly, I don't know what it should be about. Maybe I'll just start with the header and stuff, and then maybe the more we do, eventually we'll get in there. So let's go doc type HTML, close that out, and we gotta go. Is HTML next? I don't know why I feel so damn like lost right now. Close that out. We gotta, of course, close out HTML/HTML. So that's gonna be at the bottom. We're gonna have to go with head here and close out head. Bam. We're going to need to, what are we gonna put in this? I don't think they care about a meta right now, so I'm probably not gonna do a meta char set. Doesn't seem like they're asking for it, so we could skip that. Let's just go with title. Oh, and then I obviously need to link it to CSS, which I swear I always forget. I don't know if it's rel or src. I always mess that up. Rel or src. And then we got title again, which this title is gonna be, they didn't even ask me for a title. They're letting me freehand this. Normally they tell me exactly what they want my title to look like. That's insane, but probably because, I'm probably gonna just call it product landing page, at least for now, because I don't even know what I'm making this on. So product landing page. So if you guys are new here, this project is actually the 4th to 5th project that goes towards my certification. So I have to get this project done to be able to receive my certification. If you got any ideas of a product that I could put here, let me know. That would be pretty damn dope. Because I'm trying to think of what I want to do. I'm trying to think, maybe, because I feel like with them, since they did the trombone, it's like, I like how they have the bass trombone, the, I don't even know how to say that, the valve trombone, right? I need something where I could sell it and it has multiple products for it. That's such a good idea. The trombone. But I don't want to do a musical instrument. I was thinking of maybe like a game system, but then it's like, if I do a game system, am I just doing like the PS5 and then the PS4? Like, it's like, that really wouldn't work, because why the hell are you selling it all on the same website? Trying to like, I don't know, that would be weird. Or I could do games. But no, it's a product landing page. That'll make sense. I'm not sure. We're still gonna have to figure that one out. Whatever anybody hopefully can recommend. So we're gonna be doing, your landing page should have a header. So real quick though, we need the body. Let's continue to get this set up. We need the body here, and then we're going to go header in here. Oops, my bad. And they're telling me what the ID they want this header to have. So they want it to literally have header as the ID. So /header. We're going to close that out. But we do need to link this to CSS. So we're going to have to go link, which I can never remember if it's src or if it's rel. I always get it confused. Sorry if I got it wrong here. I think it's rel. I don't know. Or is this rel or is this href? Like, I always get this so backwards. But either way, well, the only way to really test this is to, actually no, because I want this. Why is this open like this? Okay, let's test this real quick. So we're gonna go body, background color. I probably did it wrong. In all honesty, let's just go black. Yeah, see, I did it wrong. Why is there 2? Okay, so is it href? Like, I always forget how to link it. Href. Okay, href. Okay, we got that. src is short for source and defines the destination of the source file. Rel is relationship defining how the source relates to the current doc. Need help with link? I don't want to spoil. Oh, I already got it. I've decided. Cloud version, more storage, and with disk. What do you mean cloud version? More, I'm confused with the cloud version, more storage, and with disk. I'm confused with that one. So okay, so we got it to work, which is great. We're probably not gonna leave it that color, but hey, it's okay. So we got our header. Now what? So they want the header element with a corresponding ID of header, and then you can see an image with the header element with a corresponding ID equals header image. So they want me to put an image in here. So we're gonna just try to get the basics done the basics of what they want me to do out of the way. And then they want this to be an ID that has header image, which is goated. An ID of header image, what else? And then within the header element, so here, oh wait, within it, so probably here. Wait, is the image supposed to be inside of there too? You can see an image within, okay, yes, it is. My bad. Copy and paste it here, and then close out, oh wait, no, the image element can stay there. And then we need to do a nav bar, so that's pretty cool, /nav. And they want the nav bar to have an ID that is literally called the nav bar. That's pretty dope. And then you can see at least 3 clickable elements inside the nav element, each with the class nav link. So at least 3 clickable elements. So it could basically be any element, but I'm assuming it's going to need a link, so it's going to be an anchor tag. So that's fine. That is fine. So when you click a nav link button in the nav element, you are taking the corresponding section of the landing page. When you click a nav link button in the nav element, you are taken to the core. Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell are they saying? Okay, so I forgot how to do that, and they just taught me that last time. Like where, when you put a certain thing in there, I think it has to connect. Does it connect by ID, or is it by class? No, I think it's by ID. I think if they connect with ID to the to another part, I forgot how that works, man. Damn it, I'm probably gonna have to look into that for later. I completely forgot how that works for when you click it and then it will shoot you down to, you know, where you're trying to go. So I could definitely figure that out again. And I also need that for my landing page. I mean, not my landing page, for my barber website that I'm currently trying to do. All right, on to the next. So you can watch an embedded product video with ID equals video. What? I don't think I've ever put a video inside of my, I'm probably gonna put my video. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm definitely gonna put my video. I don't even care. Like, it's gonna say something. We're probably gonna do a landing page about shoes or something, and I still will put my video in there. I don't care. So your landing page has a form element with a corresponding ID equals form. But does that, so that, I'm assuming that doesn't need to be in the header. So are we outside of the header now? You can watch an embedded video product with the ID video. I still don't get that part, so I might have to leave a note. So, oh, but that's not how you leave a note in HTML. That was crazy. That's CSS. I don't even think I remember how to leave a note in HTML. I haven't did it in so long. It's something like, damn, fuck it. I'm not leaving no damn note. I should already know. I'll leave a space. So I'm gonna have a form element, which will be an ID of form. So we got ID equals form. And then they want me to, within the form, there is an input element. Oh yes, of course, this is where it comes to the easiness, the easy stuff here. We've been doing this for way too damn long to not know how to put an email or phone number. So the ID of email so far. And then the email input field should have a placeholder text to let users know, which I already figured, so I'm just gonna put placeholder, probably leave it empty for the time being. Placeholder, we're gonna leave it empty for the time being. Or we can honestly just do it already, but that's fine. And then, what else? The email field uses HTML validation to confirm that the entered text is an email address. I actually don't remember how to do this part, so definitely gonna need help with step 10 at some point. It says within the form there is a submit button, so okay, that's an easy task there. So they're not gonna just let this chill. Like, why are they freaking out? I just want to leave it blank. Alright, fine, we'll just put an at. Why does it look like this? Am I tripping? Oh, I'm stupid. That's why it looks like that. They don't care that it had nothing. It just was open. Try learning Java. It is simpler than HTML. I'm okay right now. I'll probably learn Java later in the future. So we got form here, body, submit. Oh yeah, okay, my bad. I'm like, what else was I doing? So I need to put an input button or submit now. So this is gonna be ID submit. That's gonna be pretty cool. Close that out. Wait, did I forget to close input? Or is input self-closing? I haven't done this in so long. I don't remember if input is self-closing or not. I have not done this in so long, but it's okay. It might be self-closing, it might not be. It's a simple fix, honestly, if it's not. Or if it is. So when you click the submit button, the email is submitted to a static page and then use this. Okay, so then we gotta end up doing that. The navbar should always be at the top of the viewport. Understood. Your product landing page should have at least one media query. I hate when they say that. And then your product landing page should have utilized the flexbox at least once, which should be quite easy. Oh, that's funny. They showed me how to add it here. They showed me how to add it here. So your video should have an SRC attribute. Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit more in depth for the things that I don't know how to do. So that's going to be pretty cool. But the things that I do know how to do, I'm chilling with. I still need to figure out though. Now wait, where's my header? Oh, I was gonna say, bro. Wait, if I type here, first of all, we need to change this background color. Like this was for funsies, but now we need to change this background color. Let's just leave it white. So if I add here, is that going to put text somewhere? Okay, that does put text somewhere, so I have to make sure. So we're gonna have the header here. I don't know if they want me to put text in the header, or if they just want to have an image and then a nav bar. Tisk. I still don't even know what the product landing page is going to be about. So I guess the only thing is, because I'm not getting recommendations, let's ask our fellow friend ChatGPT. So landing page ideas. We just need to know. We just need to know what type of landing page ideas can we do. So we got a personal portfolio. If you are, oops, what the hell? If you are, so build trust, convert visitors into clients. Wait, hold on, they're doing too damn much. I'm just talking about just in general. This is a selling a web design service. No. YouTube creator. Wait, should I do a YouTube creator landing page? That actually would be funny. A YouTube creator landing page. Okay, this is what we're doing. I think that'd be cool. So the goal is to get subs. Get subs and build your email list. Actually pretty dope. I'm not gonna put too much effort into it, but I'm gonna do what I can do. If y'all are new here, man, this project actually goes towards my certification, so this is not for nothing. Okay, so now I'm happy. So follow my journey to become a certified web developer. Oh, I love that. Okay, we're just gonna take this part. After that, everything's coming from me. Everything's coming from me. So I like that little header. That was amazing. We don't need a quote. We do not need a quote. I don't know if I should put it in a header or put it in an H2. Says, how is Java simpler than HTML? But HTML and CSS is important for web dev more than Java's not. I didn't even notice that you guys were responding to him. I did not even see that. So now it says, follow my journey to becoming a web developer or certified web developer. I like that so far. Now the image needs to have header image, descendant of header. So to get this image, we are going to be using an SRC here, I believe, or is it href? I think we need an SRC. So we're trying to go for an image. Since this is going to be about me, y'all, we need an image of me. But, oh, you know what? I can actually use, damn, how do I get the image? I forgot. Oh, I was going to say I can actually use, what is it called? Like this thumbnail. I wonder if I open my files, will y'all see my files? I don't really care, but just wondering. All right, so we gotta go. So mine's is day 97. So we're gonna click this image. Please allow this to pop up. This would be the funniest thing ever. I need to get the damn, I think share, right? Would share help? No, I think I need to copy. I'm not sure. Copy and paste. Okay, yeah, no, that's not how we do that. Oops, I went the wrong way. Wait, where the hell is my files? Oh. Okay, so how do I get this to be in my thing? Because I really want this to be it. I need the link. I need the damn link. Okay, right here. Copy link. Okay. Copy that. Perfect. Please tell me this is going to work. I need my image on the screen. There's a big ass link. Okay, no, it did not work. I think it needs to be a JPG. I can't believe they did such a huge link there. That was insane. I'm going to actually need to never do that again. And let me try another way. How do I save it again? Because you're supposed to like save it as a JPG. Do I edit in Paint? Sorry, I know y'all can't see any of this right now. I'm just trying to save as, oh, there we go. Is it a PNG or a JPEG? It probably doesn't work with local files. I've done it before where I was able to get a picture from outside, so I know I could do it. It's just about the way you save it, I believe. So one of them is a JPG, but honestly, I don't even know which one it was. Oh, is this one? Okay. So then now let me try and not copy, but I need this as a link. Let me try and share. This is going to work. Trust me, trust me, trust me. I just need a damn link. If I can figure out how I did it last time. Sure, using OneDrive. Okay, so let me copy this link. Copy, copy, copy. Let's see if this works. Please tell me this one works, because I made it a GPG. Oh, wait, I think I pasted the same exact one. I've done it before, damn it. I want my picture in there. I don't care. I will do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes to get my damn picture in there. Let me put it in a different place. Let me try it in here. And then now let me try if I could find it. I put it in videos this time. And then why do I keep forgetting how to get a link? What the heck? I don't know what the hell I just did. What the hell did I just do? Let me see. Copy. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. My whole image then popped up on the damn screen. Bro, I know it can work. I'm just struggling. This is annoying. It says copy the link as is. That's the problem. I can't find the damn link. It says it probably doesn't work. Oh, it says image do not have a closing tag. Oh, is that why? Oh, you just mean, okay, well, even if I put that there and it doesn't need a closing tag, I think it should still work. But it says, copy the link as is. Yeah, that's the problem. I can't find the link. That's my issue. Like, I'm actually struggling with finding the link. How am I messing this up right now? I do this all the time. And it's literally to the point where the only link I could find is like this weird looking link that I think that's why it's not working. So, and now it's popping up even worse. Like, so remember how I got the link at first? Now I can't even get the link again. Now I really can't get the link. Let me see if this works. Where's it at? Where the hell is my link at? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, see, that didn't work. And then this is pissing me off because I need my picture. I don't care. I need my damn picture. Okay, share. My phone. Honestly, wait, why the hell would I need it on my phone? I just want the link. How the hell did I do that before? Edit. No, it's not editing. Oh my goodness, it's bothering my soul, bothering me to my core. It says, copy the link as is. Yeah, the problem is that I can see your code clearly, but I'd like to help. Oh yeah, I know. I just give me 1 second. I'm probably going to show it if I really need help. But I feel like, oops, I just went to settings. But I feel like I could figure it out because I did it before, and that's what's pissing me off. Let's see. Let me see. Open with photos, images. No, that's not what I need. I need to literally be able to share this. Copy that. No, that's not the goal. Nearby share. I could share it to my phone, but that's not going to help anybody. I need to send to phone, edit in Notepad. How did I do it before, bro? This is starting to piss me off to my core right now. You know what? I'm just going to end up showing it. But is there anything wrong with me showing my files, though? Because I don't want to show something that's, like, important and it's not supposed to show. That's my problem. I don't want to show something that's important and it's not going to, like I'm not supposed to show it on YouTube or something. This is annoying. I mean, maybe I could just add it later. I'll probably just add it later because I hate the fact that this is going the way that it's going, but it's whatever. I guess I'll just add that link later because I did it before. I remember I literally made a website where I had to get my own picture. The link worked and everything, but for some reason, I don't know if it's because it's coming from my picture that is being a little bit more difficult here, which is so weird. It is literally so weird because that's annoying. Whatever. I guess I'll figure it out later because I'm definitely not. I need my picture in there. That irks me a little bit though. So then next, let's just keep going without the picture. SRC attribute. At least we already know that. Your header images SRC needs to start with HTTP, of course. Okay. Then you have a nav element with an ID of navbar, which you already did. Your navbar should have this, and then you should have at least 3 nav links elements within the navbar, and each nav link element should have a href. So I believe last time I made a nav bar, I believe I did it with ULLI, but I'm not too positive. So step 5 defines what is a valid image source. Start with HTTP. But that's the problem. The thing is that I honestly can't, like, the same way that I got the image, I don't even remember how I did that 2 seconds ago. So it's like I can't even like retry the thing, but I changed it to a certain image link. But the problem is that I don't know how to get the link from my image, and that's where my issue is. I can't figure out how to get the damn link from it. So I think when it comes to this, I'm assuming no matter what, you're going to need an A. But would I use a ULLI? Because I've seen someone do that before. Or should I just use a P? Doesn't really matter what you end up using when it comes to this. I kind of want to do what the normal practice is, though, when it comes to a nav bar. So I feel like I need to see real quick. And let's see how that goes. I want to see, would I be using an LIULs for my navigations? Okay, yeah, so that's, okay, so I figured it. I figured that's what should be going on here. Hold on, let me get my phone back to where I can read the comments here. If you guys are new here, man, you said try replacing image ID equals header image src equals, well, the problem is that I can't get the link no more. So now it's not even about like fixing this. I literally can't figure out how to get the link for my image. So I ended up messing up there. So now we're going LI. So now this is going to, of course, be for my, what is it called? The nav section. So we need a section for, honestly, how are we going to break down these sections? Does it have it here? No, so I got to think of my own. How am I going to break down these sections? We'll figure it out. And then it says about 3 of them. So it says at least 3. Oh, how did I just do that? And can I redo that again, please? Because why would they do me like that? That was insane. So we're going to need about 3 of these. So copy and paste. Really? That is not where I pasted it. Mentally, I pasted it on the next line. So that's messed up, man. That is messed up. If y'all are new here, man, hit that sub button. I am currently trying to create this project to achieve my certification. We're going to be on for probably 10 more minutes, and then we're finally going to hop off. But this project goes towards receiving my certification. First of all, why is it giving me a check mark? I didn't even click enter. Oh, honestly, let me save my code, because last time I did not save my code and I left, y'all. That was hell. This is Control-Shift-I in the browser, and you find out what could be wrong in the console. What do you mean wrong in my console? I don't think there's anything wrong. Unless you mean like for my image not working, but like I said, at the end of the day, I literally can't get the link. So I guess there's no point on trying to figure out my image. I'll do that part later. So we're gonna go here. So we need the LI. The LI obviously is going to need a A, and it's gonna be an A. Oops, wait, what the hell? An A href. And then we're gonna close that out. Of course, this is going to have to equal this. So we're going to have to give it such a link. Because you need to close the image tag. Okay, guys. I understand that the image tag needs to be closed, but like I said, the image is probably working. Like, I guarantee you this is working. I simply just can't get the link from my image right now. So it's like, I think that's where I'm going wrong, is that I just don't have the link. So, but it's okay. We're going to come back to it another time when I figure out how to get my link. Because that's where I'm currently struggling. I forgot how to literally get a link. Like, I know I was doing it earlier, but for some reason the button changed, so now I can't get the link at all. So the console will tell you what be wrong in your DOM tree. Now I understand that, but I don't have anything wrong right now. I don't feel like I have anything wrong right now. Especially if it looks wrong, I'm not done yet. So I'm like, I don't feel like I need to see what is wrong with my console, unless you're trying to say in the sense of like why this might not be, or if this is working, if not, but I don't know what we're talking about. I feel like if that's what we're talking about, I'm okay with moving forward because I cannot get the link. Unless you're trying to say like what is wrong with me getting the link, but no, I think it's just me. Like, I think I'm just forgetting how to get a link from an image. So I would honestly have to look it up. So this href attribute needs to link towards something. The element should link to the corresponding element on the landing page with a value of another element's ID. So this is going to need to link to the what I'm trying to get to is ID. So eventually we're just going to wait on that one. But we can probably name it. I'm just trying to think, because if I'm doing a landing page for myself, because if we open up, let's keep this open, their landing page real quick. If we open up their landing page, they have stuff like here, like features, how it works, and pricing. Oh, but you know what? Since I'm trying to make mine's a landing page, it's like they're gonna be having to like pay me for stuff in a way, right? So I need to like market myself. So like what I do like an about me. So offer a free checklist for email capture. Let me see. So I could probably do, no, not an about me. They don't need to know about me. I need to offer something. There's something I need to be offering. So it's like, the goal is to get subscribers and build your email list. I need to be offering something. Sign up offer, so a free checklist, free web dev starter kit for email capture. I mean, that could probably be it, what I'm offering, because they put features, how it works, and pricing. So I would say, if I can highlight this and then probably tell them what would be mine. What would be my nav bar? So this is an example of another website. How should my nav bar be for a landing page about me? Something like that. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. So here's an ideal nav bar structure for a landing page about as a web designer. So it says home, features, how it works, portfolio. But then it's like, so I get this looks nice, but what the hell am I offering? What the hell am I offering? Yeah, I'm probably going to do, a home is a good one. What I do, work. No, I'm probably going to switch between these two. I like them. Oh, actually, no, this is like how it's supposed to be like effective. Okay, so this is the one what they're saying. So do like a home, a what I do, work, pricing, and contact. So this will be pricing for simple plans, like a starter site, $30, a full site. Oh, they're literally talking about make a landing page in the sense of like, I'm making you a web, like I'm making you guys websites. Okay, that's where I was getting confused. I'm like, how the hell am I marketing myself? That was where that was confusing. So, okay, so that's even better. So what does it say? My story, short about you, maybe tie in your coding journey, live journey, embed your stream, testimonials, trust quotes from people. Okay, so I like the way they did this. So we're gonna go with a home, what I do, work, pricing, and contact. That's perfect. I love the way they came up with that. So we're gonna go home. I think I would write home here. But we obviously need to be getting that connected to someone else. So we got what I. And then I think also too with these links here, I believe when I write it, so like for instance, if I do this, I think it needs to be like an underscore. What I do, right? I believe that's how that works, but we'll end up seeing maybe in the next episode. So we got what I do. Another one would be work and pricing contact. I like that. We don't have to do all of these, so I might end up getting rid of some of them just to get like past the project without having to do too much. But I think this would be pretty dope, So contact me, contact me, right? Or no, that's just contact. Oh wait, we need to go pricing. Oops. So pricing, and then contact me. Oh wait, why am I trying to do contact me so bad? If you guys are new here, this project actually goes towards my certification, man. So make sure you guys end up hitting that like button. Make sure you end up hitting that subscribe button. That would be very much appreciated. I go live every single day, and I'm currently trying to receive this certification. So hopefully y'all end up hitting that like button. Man, this has been great. This is a beautiful journey. I'm loving this so much. Like it up, subscribe it up. Join me on this journey. It says, what framework do I use? I think with frameworks, because I'm trying to, I need to like remember like what that even means in all honesty. I'm so new to coding. I wish I could talk and text. That is like the worst thing ever. I always feel like I have to stop. So I would say I'd probably use like, I'm not sure. I don't think, do I even have a damn framework? Like what the hell is my framework? I think it's just HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Is that not a framework? Okay, yeah. So mine is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and I think that's all I really know. I do need to eventually get into different things, but that's all I pretty much have. It's just like a front-end framework, but not really. I don't use like Tailwind. I don't use React just yet, but those would be the things that I would be targeting. Oh, what's up, Cricket Club? What's up? Yes, I do. Hey, you made it back. You made it back. Says there is no framework. I think I think what they call it for web development, I think they call it just, you would say what you do. So I think it would just be like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React. You could say Tailwind is a part of your framework. I think that's how you would call it, like front end framework, I believe, unless you're talking about something completely different. But I think that's how you call it. So we got home, what I do, work, pricing, contact. Okay, so that's good. Eventually we need to link this to something else, but we'll be doing that a bit later. Then I think it says each navbar element or link needs a ref. Yes, we already did that. And then you should have a video or iframe element with an ID of video. Now the thing is with this is like how it says or, and I don't know if they want this to all be on my header. I doubt it, right? But you see how it says or? I think for me it's like, tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like video or iframe. What is the difference? I'm probably gonna have to do a video element. At least they make it seem like there's a video element. I've never added a video before. So when it comes to this here, this is simply, I'm just doing what the hell I'm doing. I'm not sure. I actually just put video element and look how crazy that is. Everything disappeared. Everything disappeared. Let me try to do iframe. I'm just wondering what it looks like. Iframe. Oh. What? That's actually dope as hell. What did they do? Oh, they look like they just added a video. Oops. Let me see how they did theirs. I just want to see how they added theirs. I wonder if they did video or did they do... Oh, they did an iframe too. Okay, so then that makes sense. I'm probably going to go with the iframe as well because that looked better. I feel like the iframe looks better. I guess you could use a random meme as your header showing an image by using its URL. Now, I think I'm still going to end up doing my picture. I just am waiting until I can end up getting that. Because I'm not going to finish this on stream. There's just no way. There's too much going on here. So maybe when I get off of stream, I could probably look more into it. Because I just don't want to take too much time while being on stream trying to get the image. So I'm just going to decide to do it off screen, probably ask ChatGPT, look it up on Google, figure out how the hell I could do it because I'm forgetting how to get the link. And I know you can do it because I've done it before. I'm just simply forgetting. But we got iframe and then your video should have an SRC. So then I'm assuming this is the SRC here. Hopefully. You should have a form, ID form, blah, 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 placeholder. So this needs, oh, basically just, oh, I'm stupid. I knew they confused me when they said an HTML5. I knew that it was type email. But when they said HTML5, I'm like, what the hell? Submit, and then obviously this one would be type submit. So we gotta write that. Type submit, oops. And then your form should have an action tribute. Oh, I forgot about that. Thank God I just checked here because I would have been freaked out. I've been like, what the hell is not working? So I need an action attribute to this. I'm assuming, unless they want me to just give it a random one, but. And then it says your email should have a name attribute of email. Okay, so they're going crazy here. They're saying too much. I would have eventually got to this point though, but I didn't think that they're gonna tell me. But now that I'm here, your navbar should always be at the top. Your product page, CSS Flex. Okay, so now we basically got everything else done. We just really need to have the concept of how and where is this going to link, because obviously I'm going to need to come back down here. Not sure if I leave it in the form. I doubt it. Do I leave it in the form or leave it in the header? How did they do that? I gotta check how they did theirs. Yeah, no, they separate it with div. So like headers here. Yeah, they only kept that up there. That's smart. Oh, we need a logo too. Well, it's just gonna be my YouTube channel. But then when it finally came down here, they put it in a div class, div container. They have a section for hero, but I don't see it. Oh. Okay, so this is the top. So they did a section for the top, for the email address, a form ID here. And then this is all in a div class mixed with sections. Inside the sections are more div classes with more div classes and more div classes. Okay, so that's the goal. Basically put everything in a div class is all I'm seeing. So yeah, so eventually we got to get to that point, which should definitely be in the next live because I don't see myself putting in all that time right now. So say a framework is a way to package a bunch of tools and root practices to make development faster and easier. React is a framework written in JavaScript that generates HTML. Oh, because I was gonna say, because I remember last time when I looked up my framework, I think, how did I ask it? I forgot where I asked, but I asked, I think it was Google. I was like, if I'm a web designer and I know, and I have, what is it called? I think I said if I'm a web designer or web developer and someone's asking me for my framework, what would I say? Because someone asked me dumb long ago, and it told me that it was just like basically the stuff that I'm doing, HTML, JavaScript, blah blah blah, and just straight up that. So that's crazy. I thought a framework just meant, I thought what a framework was is like what you use to do your code, if that makes sense. So like, what is your framework? But maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. At least that's what Google told me though. So I don't know, but I could be tripping. Sometimes Google be having it wrong. So yes, I think so far I got everything set up well. I just need to get the image. I need to get these into divs and then obviously have information in it. And then style it with CSS, have a media query. So we're definitely going to be able to get this done in the next live. 100%. If I didn't stream for 2 hours today, I think I would get this done now. But because I did, I'm like, brain is all over the place. My brain is truly all over the place. You ready for this transition, y'all? Bammers. So a CSS framework is something less, or CASS. The thing you write code in is your IDE. Oh, okay. So I wonder why Google told me that. That was insane. But y'all, so we are coming towards the end of the screen, but it is not over yet. We got a good like 10-15 minutes together here. Y'all can ask any questions and I will be answering them. So something like, oh, okay. Something like less, or SAA. Whoa, what the hell? I can't read. SASS. Oh my goodness, my reading comprehension is out of the park. But I'm going to give a quick introduction to me, or outroduction, I don't know. But I have been learning how to code for 3 months now. 3 long months, 3 tough months while working a full-time job. Currently suffering, no, I'm just kidding, but working a full-time job, so it's definitely been a lot more harder for me to learn. Definitely if you're somebody where you don't have a full-time job, or you don't need to have a full-time job, put your full-time into like learning, because I wish I could do that, but I simply cannot, because I have to pay the bills, right? This is my apartment. I'm 21 years old, gotta keep a roof over my head, gotta keep a car running, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do what I gotta do. So, I've been learning how to code for 3 months, and I'm currently trying to achieve my certification so I can become a web developer. But there's still more to it that I need to end up learning, which will be JavaScript. I need to get into React. I might want to get into Tailwind. A lot of people are bringing that up. Not sure if I should or not, though. We'll see. But then I also need to get into a base, either Firebase or just something around that line. So it's going to be crazy. So what you use is a tech stack. Oh, you know what? You're right. Someone actually asked me my tech stack. I don't think they asked me for a framework, but I still ended up looking it up though, but framework still popped up. Like if I look it up right now and I ask, it's gonna tell me that my framework is like here, let me go look it up real quick. Let me go look this up real quick. Because right here says, wait, hold on, where am I at? So it says, so your current framework, oh, you know what? I think I must have misread it, because they said my current framework is U plus a vanilla code. I'm like, what the hell are they saying? But it says front-end library, React, Tailwind, CSS. Oh, you know what? I think I must have misread it. I probably just looked at it really quickly. Because here it says vanilla. My framework would be vanilla, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Vanilla just means you're using the core languages with no frameworks or libraries added. Oh, okay. That's where I missed it. I missed that part. My bad. This is actually great because it teaches you how web really works under the hood. So what could your first framework be? Oh, okay. That's where I just misread what it told me. So what tech stack am I using? So the tech stack that I'm using would be what I was just saying. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I just read that right now. That vanilla is pure language, no framework. Yes, I just seen that. But so let me see. I thought, so now if someone asks me my tech stack, then that's when is that when I finally say HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, or is that not a tech stack? What the hell is a tech stack? But I think, so maybe it was last time someone asked me for my tech stack, because now it's saying that my tech stack would be front end. So it would be HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then the tools would be VS Code and Live Server probably, but I think I just do VS Code. And then, I think that's it. So I think that would be considered my tech stack. But my future tech stack could eventually be Tailwind, could eventually be Bootstrap, whatever, React, Express.js, right? But as of right now, my current tech stack would be HTML, CSS, JavaScript, VS Code, and sometimes Live Server. So I'm assuming that's what that is. Who knows? I could be wrong here. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions, y'all can definitely go and ask away. I've been learning how to code for 3 months, trying to get this certification so I can become a web developer. Yo, this is gonna be lit. I cannot wait to take you all along the journey because I also have videos coming out which are mock clients, but it's literally going to be how it is when I get real clients, and I can't wait until I get real clients. I've been documenting my journey from day 0 before I even had a laptop yet, y'all. Before I even had a laptop yet, I've been documenting this journey day 0 to day, what are we at now? Like 97? Isn't that insane? Y'all can find videos from day 0 to day 97 literally on this channel. And I'm technically more days ahead, but, or maybe I have it right. No, yeah, I think I'm technically more days ahead because sometimes I would miss a day, but I think the most I'm really at is like 105, 110, but it's okay. It's okay, we just missed a couple of days. We're still human. But man, this journey has been so absurd. It's been so crazy. I thank y'all for all the support, for all the comments, for joining these lives, for watching these videos. You know, this live was definitely popping, and it's just so amazing. I'm just truly, truly thankful for y'all. I thought coding made you bald. Never mind, you're rocking this fit. I'm dead. No, imagine, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Coding is stressing me out. No, honestly, the other day, I want to say like a couple weeks ago, I grew a gray piece of hair, and I was like, yo, I think that's when you know coding is doing too much to you. You need to relax. But I started getting better. I started being able to, you know, just be calm and stuff and just not let coding stress me out whatsoever. Coding, I will always make it a fun thing. The only time I think it's probably not going to be fun is when I finally do have clients and then now I can't figure out how to do something on a real website that I'm trying to give to somebody. That's going to be hell. I know I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be stressed because especially I'm probably still going to be working a full-time job because I'm going to see it. I'm going to be doing it as a side hustle. I don't see it being like a full-time career unless I had the offer. Of course, I'll be putting out applications. Like, I'm clearly going to do that, but who knows? So, hey, bro, I just finished my project side 1. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, wait, were you the person that asked me? Oh, wait, no, I think that was somebody else that was asking me maybe on my last stream or earlier what I was using, and they said that they were going to do free code camp as well. Are you that person? I'm not sure. Animesh, you asked me if what I was using, and then you hopped on it. But that's pretty cool, man. That is dope. Keep it pushing, keep grinding, man. You're definitely gonna be able to get there. Amazing. This is amazing. But alright, y'all, we're coming to a closure to this live. We're coming to a closure. So if you have any more questions, if not, we can definitely go and end this live. So let me know any more questions. I gotta go and eat. I'm like starving like hell. I want to relax. I've been streaming for about 2 hours. I was hoping to go a bit longer, but that probably would be insane. We were going pretty damn long. But thank you, Mr. Techtastic, for teaching me a couple of things here because I'm 3 months into coding. I don't know too much about coding. I don't know too much about anything outside of what I'm learning. I don't know nothing. It says, nah, this is my first time watching you, by the way. Tell me about you. Oh, okay. I swear I saw your name here before. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. But about me, I've been learning how to code for 3 months now. I'm trying to receive my web development certification, so that's going to be pretty dope. And currently, my goal is to, after that, get more into JavaScript because I'm struggling a bit more there. But then right after that, we get into the Firebases or bases or whatever for the case, so then I can, boom, move into clientele work. So it's gonna be pretty lit, and I have like mock client videos on my channel right now that are going good, going crazy. People are watching it up. I think I just got one of those videos to what, like 600 views, about to be at 700 views. Like, that's insane. Cannot wait for that video, man. Y'all are so amazing for watching that. The second video I posted is at 200 already. I'm like, damn, y'all are really watching that one up. Like, I'm assuming my first client video, that's probably might end up hitting 1,000 or maybe just 700. Who knows? I don't want to hype that up. But yeah, but I am currently though ending this live, but I do go live every day. So if you want to subscribe and check my next live out where I'm going to be solving steps every single day until I receive my certification, that's normally the goal here on my live streams, is I just keep solving steps until I get there. Someone said, I just hope you don't fall into ChatGPT hell, makes you rely on every debug. You needed it too. If you get addicted, always use Stack Overflow though. Hey, thank you so much. I actually stopped using ChatGPT for a while. Like, most of the time I use it for like my YouTube videos now. Like, if you look at my ChatGPT on the side, it's normally not really for coding. She put, yo, that's great. I'm also in the learning process. Let's connect. Let's learn if you want. Okay, perfect. You can connect by my Instagram. I have MarzyJourney09. So there's no S. It's just MarzyJourney09 with a Z. MarzyJourney09. If you want to connect with me so we could possibly learn together and stuff like that. But I also am a busy person, so if we ever learn together, it's probably best to just do it on live, because that's normally when I am learning. But that's so cool, man. That is so cool. We're definitely gonna get there, man. And the more like people that we study with, the community that we build, the community of people we have around us, we are gonna be able to get there to eventually make it to clientele work. That is going to be so crazy. So, definitely hit me up on Instagram. Alright, so this is coming to an end. I love y'all. Y'all made the stream so worthwhile. Thank y'all so much. I will be seeing y'all later. Deuces, deuces, deuces.